Alright, hey everybody, this is Padma again. This time, this video is going to be about all the news that I missed out on with New Moon, okay? You know, because I was just so busy, I couldn't get time to do a video, so I decided to go do it now, while I can. I think it's important for me to say how I feel about this stuff. Okay, first of all, new director, Chris Weitz. That's all I have to say. He has done an amazing job so far with New Moon, with all the clips I've seen, pictures, the soundtrack. It's amazing. I'm beyond words. Even Stephenie Meyer, I can tell just from the way she's like describing how Chris, is as a director. She's like, I love everything about him. Me too. He's like 10 times better than Catherine Hartwig was, and just from what we have seen so far. And when the movie comes out, when I go see it, it's probably gonna be like 100 times better than what Catherine did. So there's that. I know I'm not wrong. Hopefully, you never know. Maybe it's just the clips. Oh, they're cool, and then you see the movie and you're like, oh, no. But I have a feeling. I was feeling it's gonna be awesome. Taylor Lautner was almost replaced. I was so sad when I heard that they were gonna replace him, but oh well. They never did. I'm very happy now that they didn't. I think he is Jacob in my mind. He has that, the happy-go-lucky kind of, son Jacob, and then he can, be able to, it's acting. He should be able to play the part all the way through, emotionally. The only thing they were concerned about is physically. Hey, hello, there's Jim. All he has to do is, bulk up. And he did. And he kept his promise. And he did bulk up. And so, I'm so glad he was so dedicated. That shows how much he really cared about the series. Or cares about the series. Secondly, all these clips that had come out. Amazing, and the trailers were amazing too. And the only problem I have is there were so many of them. It's like, are you trying to release the whole movie before Friday? Because that's what I kept getting. They kept releasing a new clip, a new clip, a new clip, a new clip. It's like, I felt like they're just trying to basically put the whole movie online. That was almost the case. Oh well, they didn't. But, the scenes didn't give too much away. Because, when you see them next to each other, like, well, how does it fit? And you think of the book, and you're like, oh, you can't really tell from there. You have to definitely see the whole movie in context. Excuse me. Sorry. The cast, the new members of the cast, I should say. With the Wolfpack, you have Emily, you have Harry, you have the Volturi, and that's it. 2 words. Very nice. That's all I have to say. Chris Weitz, or whoever was, in charge of casting, perfecto. Because I think each person, once they're in costume and you saw bits, how, whether it was action or they were just speaking lines, they were just amazing. I was like, they're the characters now. Wow. At first, the only person I wasn't too sure was the guy that's playing Arrow. Was Michael Sheen. He was in the Underworld movies. Because, at first I thought they were going to cast Ben Barnes. That was the rumor going around. I was like, oh, cool, Ben Barnes, I I like him. You know, he's a good actor. But I think I'm actually kind of glad he didn't get the part because I think Michael Sheen is actually better at it. I think he fits the character more. You know, once I actually saw him, at first I was like, oh no, because, you know, I was very gung-ho with Ben Barnes. So there's that. And then another thing, all Robert and Kristen, those poor guys, I feel so sorry for them. You know, all these rumors going around that they're engaged and they're having a baby, and it's like crazy. First, do I think they like each other? Sure, yeah. I mean, but that's what I'm getting from the interviews, that, you know, they like each other, you know. That's about it. That's about it. But I don't know them in real life, you know. I'm not their best friend. I mean, if I was, they would tell me, yeah, I'm secretly dating her or him. And I wouldn't be a jerk and tell, you know, I saw that Love Bites thing on MTV, and I had Catherine Hart just made me dislike her more. It was totally like outing them out. She's like, look, this is where they did the audition, and Rob was totally getting into it, and I'm like, Rob, it's PG-13. I was like, what are you doing? You're, you know, they trusted you and stuff, and you're basically telling everyone, oh yeah, they're together. You know, I mean, I would expect it from a paparazzi or someone else. Ugh, I just don't like her. Those poor guys, dude. Overall, if they are dating, fine. Whatever, that's fine. You know, it's their lives. If they're happy, great. That's all that matters in my mind. You know, as long as you guys are happy, I'm cool with it. I'm not gonna run around chasing after you. I mean, yeah, sure, having their autograph is fun. I'd do it, you know, during a premiere or when they actually have a specific event for autograph signing. I wouldn't chase them down in Starbucks. That's just me, you know. I feel sorry that there are fans out there that do that to them. Um, there's also the idea that maybe they're anti, you know, Twilighters. First of all, I want to say they're neither. They're like in between. They're like those people that like the books, you know. They read the books, they like it, but they're not obsessive fans or haters. And I have a lot of quotes, but I don't have them with me right now because some of them are in magazines, some of them are online, some are in videos, and I had to watch them and write them down. So I'll do a video where I discuss whether they're anti or not, or they just like the books and they like them enough that they want to be a part of the project, and they are. See, I mean, obviously, you know, if you hate something, because Kristen did say, she said in an interview somewhere, if there was a movie that I didn't really want to do, I would tank the audition, something along those lines. That's not a direct quote. That's what she said. So, you know, if she didn't want to do the Twilight series, she would tank the audition. Or she would have just said, you know, after reading the script, still said, I don't want to do it. But after she read the script, she was like, I want to do it, I gotta do it. So, Rob's a little hard. He's a little more, you know, in the box. He's like in a box. He doesn't really like talking about himself or anything, you know. He's shy. So, there's that. Oh, okay. And then, let's see what else is there. Wow. Locations. Love the locations. I think, you know, Vancouver does kind of look like, you know, the northwest part of the country here. You know, as long as it has those piney looking trees, it's good. Italy, oh, amazing. I love how the sets and everything for that are awesome. Go away, Victoria! I'm doing a video. You're interrupting. Okay, sorry. I just lost my train of thought. I was talking about location. Italy was, yeah, Italy's amazing. Um, Well, that's it. That's all I have to say, really. Um, so, goodbye and further up and further in.